Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy X. We up early in the morning. It's 3:15 a.m. Just got in the car, about to head to my first workout. I'm back home in Toronto for a couple days, and thought I might as well make the most of my time being here and get this work in with my strength and conditioning coach Josh. I'm an early riser. I like to be up early, love to get my work in early at super uncomfortable times. So I want to have y'all locked in with me. I want to have you guys following along and a part of this journey. So I'm going to show you guys the ins and outs. I'm going to show you, what goes into this and the type of work that I like to put in and how I like to stay consistent with my work. So lock in with me. It's early, we tired, but we get into it. When I first got out of surgery, I asked Doc, I was like, what can I do? And he was like, you can start trying to ride the bike 2 days after. Yeah. And where we were staying had a Peloton. Yeah. And I was on the bike, just I couldn't really full cycle or nothing, but just trying to get the movement and the blood flow back. Yeah. My girl, I remember I was hurting so bad, she had to help put my shorts on. She had to if we went out, I couldn't put my shoe on or tie my own shoe. That was tough. 4 a.m. Shit, how long we been doing 4 a.m.?
Years.
4 or 5 years?
Many years, yeah. I couldn't get him in the morning because he likes to lift in the morning and then go shoot midday. So I said to him, dude, all I got is 4 a.m. And he goes, I'll see you at 4. There was no thinking about it. It was all right, see you at 4. Most people would be like, nah, man, I'm not coming in at that time. Sorry about that. But he was like, I'll see you at 4. So ever since then, I'm like, if he's showing up at 4, I'm showing up at 4, right? There's a competition here, right? There's a competitiveness. So yeah,
all it is creating a uncomfortable environment. People always ask, and always say you can get your work in at 9, 10 a.m., but you get up at 4, you're creating a very uncomfortable environment. Your body's not used to it. You're pushing yourself through a time that you're normally supposed to be asleep. So that's my biggest thing, is becoming uncomfortable, and trying to create environments where we're uncomfortable, where we're able to, push ourselves at a time where not many people are used to. So of course you can get your work in at 9, 10, but 4 is it requires a lot of discipline to get up at 4. That means going to sleep at 10. Or not going to sleep at all, and getting up and getting your rest later in the day. So
clock every 2 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Around your right heel, your balance on here. We're gonna bring the right knee up, so we're gonna tweak for you off balance a little bit. Press. Okay, when you land the right, step forward to the right.
4 a.m. session. It's a good one. Got it in, get out. Whoever said all work is easy work is a damn lie. All work is not easy work. It is productive though. We are taking steps, we are getting better, working towards a goal, and striving for greatness. 4 a.m., we out. What's good? It's a Friday morning, man. About to head over to treatment. I get my work done at this place called Myo Detox. It's owned by a really good friend of mine that started this company a while back. So whenever I'm in between on-court sessions, lifting sessions. I make sure I'm taking care of my body, making sure that I'm in the best shape possible, obviously on the court, but making sure that my body is taken care of. You know, any aches and pains, we get in there and we do like massage therapy, we do acupuncture stuff, we do injury prevention stuff with my ankles, knees. Obviously, I came off hip surgery about a year and a bit ago, so we're always kind of, you know, maintaining my hips and making sure that everything is aligned and everything is well put together, so when I get out into the court I can perform at the highest level. So about to get some work in with my boy John. I'm gonna introduce you to John. I'm gonna show you around the place a little bit. But yeah, this is a big part of my life, my rehab and my therapy stuff. So I want to kind of just give you guys a little insight, show you around, show you the stuff that we do. We're here at Mayo, my guy.
It's good.
John. We about to get some work in, man. This is where the magic happens. This is the sanctuary where we keep the body right, you know, right where to get all our treatment in and make sure that I'm able to perform at a high level on the court. So this is the guy that makes it happen. Jay, how long we been working together now?
3 years? 4 years?
3 years. 3-4 years now, and I've been with Vinny for forever.
It's good. So we're working on X's front line here, starting with his shin. Generally, when X comes in, if he's not coming in with a fresh injury, we're always making sure we assess his hips, assess his low back, because those are the areas that tend to get beat up when you're a high-level basketball player. And knowing X's history, we always want to make sure that he's taking care of his hips, because he's the type of player that likes to be explosive and also likes to decelerate, make sure those guys are moving, and then we'll work on, if we have time, we'll work on other areas of the body for the most part. Bring this foot in just a little bit. There. Same thing, left side, but this time you're gonna reach over, so you're gonna,
Going this way?
yeah, so hip to the left. There, and then just reach all the way over. Okay.
Still keeping this one straight, right?
Yeah, exactly. Over to your left. Great, and then reach up with this hand. All the way up. Yep, there. So you want to think about this hip dropping. So you're opening up here, and you're loading here. Head straight. And then, okay, so you feel that there? Yeah. Feel that here, and then feel that opening. Okay. And come back. And your hip, you want to think about it, it's rotating to your right a little bit like that. So when you come forward, yeah, there you go. So you feel that extra stretch. Yeah. All set, brother.
Appreciate you, my brother. And that is a wrap.
Faster and you want to be off the dribble, because you go like this. And you shoot at the top. At the peak, you stop it.
Name a jump shot. A guy that doesn't do that. D-Book does the same thing. No. Coming down, yeah, everything higher release point on mid-range.
No, I'm not saying
I can't
that.
come from down here.
Here's usually this one, like this. He lifts the ball and then jumps.
So I think the biggest thing for us and everything that we worked on has been the fluidity and the one motion in my three, and staying super consistent with that jump shot. What we did in the last 2.5 years, and obviously, like, correct me if I'm wrong, we've taken out a big portion of my jump. I used to jump super high in my three, which caused me to shoot the ball up and out, which I had a lot of front rim misses, and later in games it would tire out my leg. So what we've done, we've taken that big jump out, and now everything is a small jump with, using my dip as my power, right?
Dip your hips. Yeah.
Dip my legs, and just taking that jump out so that I'm able to shoot the ball from a longer distance. And what we've been working on is my consistency, shooting the ball up and allowing my release point to be a little bit lower and shooting the ball with a higher arc. And that's just kind of what we've been working on and been emphasizing the last 2.5 years. I know you can explain like what my jump shot and what we've worked on and where we've got to in the last couple of years.
No, we worked a lot on really what he said, minimizing extreme jumps on distance shooting, right? So that way we're maximizing our legs, our hips, so that way the shot becomes faster, right? You don't work too hard and don't use your arms too much, right? So that's what we worked on. Because a lot of times when you get too tired, then you rely on your arms over jumping and stuff. So we try to eliminate that. We want to shoot everything from the ground. Also the arc, worked on the arc. So we focused on shooting the ball up instead of out, right? So which kind of helped a lot with his distance as well. So when we put all these things together and the timing of the release, we start making major progress. So we're still working, we're still going. So it's a work in progress, right?
I think the biggest thing is just being consistent and coming in and day out and being consistent with the exact same thing that we've been working on, exact same shot, exact same mechanics, making sure I have my dip, making sure I have that pop in my legs, and making sure I'm shooting the ball up instead of out like you talked about. I think those are the biggest things for, shooting the ball at a high percentage, is staying consistent and shooting the same shot over and over and over and over again without having any changes to your shot. That's what creates, the ability to shoot high percentages in games. That creates the ability to shoot it consistently at a high level throughout a lengthy season. So that's just kind of like the touch on my shooting and what we've been working on and how hard we've worked. It's been a 2.5-3 year process in changing my whole jump shot, but it's been a process that's been very rewarding, and to see the results pay off has been special. So like I said, just keeping it consistent, doing the same thing over and over again, and understanding that
doesn't come overnight.
It doesn't come overnight, and even when you get to being a really good shooter, you can still get a little bit better. You can still improve, and there's areas you can still always work on. So, and I think the one good thing about me and Vlad in our relationship is we're able to have conversations. We're able to have dialogue on what I feel comfortable doing, what he sees, and then we're able to take both things and merge them into my game, and it really is able to show on the court. So that's the special thing between Vlad and I, is we have that relationship that we can talk about anything, we can argue about whatever it is, but then when it comes down to really putting things together and really honing in on everything that we've worked on, that work from the the practice gym to just shooting shots alone, it translates into games, and that's really special for us.
You gotta put in the work. You can't think everything is gonna happen overnight. You gotta find what you're comfortable with, and then stick with it and keep working at it. So you can get better.
It's a day by day process. That's what I live by. That's what I stand by. Take it one day at a time, day by day. We out.